Hey y'all, so I came to do this video on this little portable fan that I received. As you can see, it's right here. It comes in this really nice carrying case, a round case here, so that you can pack it up and, travel with it. And in there were the instructions, USB charging cord, and a remote which had this little plastic thing inserted right here where the battery would go right here. So you want to remove that before you try to use the remote, and it does already have a battery. It comes with a battery, but if you look at the instructions, it will explain to you how to use the remote and even the fan itself. Okay, so let's take a look at the fan. So the fan comes folded down like this. It's a bit loud there, so this is how you get it up right. And of course, as you can see, you can angle it in angles, however you want to use it. All right, so to get started, I think it looks like you just have to touch something on the fan, anything, and it turns it on, because I don't really actually see an on and off button. So once you touch the fan, it turns on, and of course you use the remote to turn it off. There might be some way to turn the fan off here by touching it, but I haven't figured that out yet, and the instructions don't seem to explain. So as you can see, it has you can control the lighting if you wanted to change there, and these various little knobs here would be for different things. So this would be like the lights, so if you wanted to pulse while it's working, or you can just have it change colors but not pulse, or don't change colors at all. Then this one controls the speed of the fan, so you can just increase it and so on, and it's very powerful. It feels so good. I hope that my voice is not blowing away while I'm talking with this fan on. It oscillates, as you can see. This one here is what controls the oscillation of the fan. This tells you how much power the fan has, how much time left, or how much charge it has, so 54%. And this is where you can set a timer for it to turn off on its own. Very simple. And the remote has the controls on it here as well, so if you wanted to control the fan remotely, you can do that. Now, the thing with this remote is, because it's so small, you might want to be careful with it to make sure it doesn't get lost, because you can see I have small hands, and you can see it's sitting right in the palm of my hand. It's kind of like the same size almost as an Oreo cookie, or just a little bit bigger than that. So you want to be careful that you don't lose this. I still haven't, like I said before, I'm not really sure how to turn the fan on its own or turn it off. Well, I know how to turn the fan on, but how to get it turned off, I do not know. So let's see. If I turn it off here, and then just touching the fan, I just touched it and it just turns on. I'm not even sure. I just touched something and it just turns on. But when I do, when I try to, touch it or the base or anything like that, it doesn't turn off like that. So turn it this way. I'm not sure, what is this here? I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, okay, so this right here is when you're getting ready to charge the fan. This is where you would plug in to charge. So this is really, really good. I went outside with it. It's hot here, so I went outside and actually I had the fan on. It was hot, so it was blowing sort of hot air, because of, it was blowing the air, it was coming into the fan or whatever. But this is a really, really good device to have. especially if you're going to be sitting outdoors where it's hot. So I definitely do recommend it.
Okay, I'm going to look at this fan and try to get, oh man, there we go. This is the remote control. It's nice that it sits down in there. So I can try the first light mode. And I'm hot, so I'm going to do a fan. I've been using it for a while and it finally went from 100 to 99. So it hasn't been using it the power very quickly. One problem is, in order to get to a certain light mode, or any mode that you want, you have to press through. You can't just choose it on the remote. I want to get to the plain color, so I can do the fan speeds next. This is fan speed 1. You can see the display down there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the strongest. And then 9 is strange. Nine is strange because it oscillates between the highest and the lowest speeds. And then the best button, the all off.
Well, that's better. Okay, so this is the fan. It's really cool. I really like it. Here's the remote control. and it actually sits up in there, and it's on. Well, I don't have it on oscillate right now, but let me turn it on oscillate. It oscillates. Now you can see it better. I do it on 45 oscillate. That's what I like. I have it on level 3. It really is pretty powerful. Doesn't have to be plugged in. You just charge it and let it ride.
I love this little fan that I got to prepare for hurricane season in Texas. It's got a handy little remote. It's got a nice little carrier strap with it. It's nice and small, but still can fit in tight places. It can also adjust to different heights as well. Love the little remote placeholder that you could keep the remote in. It's got 9 different fan settings, which is convenient. And the best part, it's got 10 different light settings as well. Was not expecting this when I got this fan, but it's so fun. So if I ever lose power during a hurricane, I can still, you know, have a nice little DJ club party going on in the house. Anyways, it's super cute. It also rotates as well, which is nice. I think this has a timer for like 1, 2, 4, and 8 hours on a timer.
So this fan is great. It's going to be wonderful for camping and for me to take to my office for my desk. It shows you how much power. You can put a light on in the back and change it to whatever color you want. And then it also has a feature for oscillation, which I absolutely love. It's going to be awesome. It's going to make my desk so much nicer. 'cause sometimes